welcome. If you're dreaming of your next cruise holiday, you're in exactly the right place. This is CruiseAway with Derek and Joe, and we've got some incredible getaways lined up.
We certainly have. Whether it's your first cruise or your 50th, for the best selection around the world, you couldn't be in better hands. We're the #1 team in Oz.
Here at CruiseAway, we've been sending Australian travellers on amazing cruise holidays for over 25 years. Our award-winning team specialise in bringing you the best deals from all major cruise lines, sailing right across the globe. Whether you're looking to cruise locally or afar, with thousands of unmissable deals available right now, you can be sure we'll find you your perfect cruise holiday. So, if you're ready, let's go cruising.
Yes, let's, and we'll pack this show full of summer fun and excitement with just about the biggest name in cruise family fun and adventure, Royal Caribbean. It's the cruise line for everyone watching this show right now.
It really is, with lots of fabulous and smart dining options all around the ship. Fabulous and engaging entertainment choices, the most fabulous places to relax and enjoy your time with loved ones, or maybe it's a secret hideaway escape for just the two of you.
I think we've gathered it's fabulous. Choices galore then in this show, with a lovely mix of Sydney and Brisbane Royal Caribbean cruises on the way. From now right the way through to 2028, available all at exceptional CruiseAway price tags and ready to book with deposits today.
And they're all chances to enjoy the summer sun without any distractions. Right, let's take you to what will be Royal Caribbean's newest exclusive Vanuatu hideaway as part of a week of cruising in February 2028 to and from Brisbane on board the exciting Voyager of the Seas. Oh, this is going to be spectacular, isn't it? It is just going to be the voyage of a lifetime, and so easy as well to cruise, you know, pop on the ship from Brisbane, which is easy to reach if it's your first cruise, or like we said, if it's your 50th. Now, there's ice skating on board. Who'd have thought that on a cruise ship? Ice shows as well as the main shows that you can enjoy. Quasar, laser tag, which is so much fun. You've got amped up adventure with the most spectacular water slides and even surfing at sea. I know, I bet you never thought you could surf at sea. If you've been afraid to do it on the ocean, because it is quite imposing, then doing it in kind of in a controlled environment is a fun way to explore whether it's something that you like, it's something that you want to try. And that's the great thing about cruising as well, being able to try new things in a comforting, nurturing environment where other people also will be trying new things. There's a rock climbing wall as well, you know, so you can perfect your climbing skills. It's just so much fun from start to finish. Parades in the atrium, which they do. It might be silent disco, it might be 70s or 80s night, rock and roll night. That's a fun one as well. So you can bring costumes with you, white hot party, everybody gets involved. Live music all around the ship. Now they have legendary deck parties and out there on deck in the beautiful warm weather, enjoying the breeze as everyone dances and parties up a storm. And look, even the sailorways are so incredible because you're sitting out there with a glass in hand, watching the cruise staff team get active. You can be as active or as, you know, just watching as you want to when it comes to that kind of experience. But it is definitely part of the cruising fun. And there's things like Johnny Rockets. This is a traditional 1950s style diner with all the burgers and shakes and fries. And actually, the staff and crew get up there and dance as well. Now, you've got 7 nights on board out of Brisbane. Where are we off to? A couple of days at sea will see us into the brand spanking new beach club, which is the Royal Beach Club La Lepa, one of the most exciting new cruise destinations in the entire world. You know, it is going to be opening in October next year, so you're going to be amongst the very first guests to experience it. Now, what's particularly special is that La Lepa remains locally owned by the Ni Vanuatu people, so it makes it the first private cruise beach destination in the Southern Hemisphere, developed in partnership with the local community. I love that. Exactly as you'd expect unspoilt paradise to be. Pristine beaches, crystal clear lagoons, and you're going to get the traditional cultural experience that is really part and parcel of this part of the world as well. So it's a new chapter for you to discover in the South Pacific before most travellers have been, which gives you the ultimate bragging rights as far as I'm concerned Just love that. Next is the stop in Tulifu, New Caledonia, which sits on an uplifted coral atoll rather than a volcanic island, creating really dramatic limestone cliffs as you see some of the amazing caves there, hidden caves, and some of the clearest water in the South Pacific. Now, a couple of days at sea will see us back into Brisbane, where we will disembark. So, I mean, part of this amazing adventure is to be amongst the first to experience the Royal Caribbean's Royal Beach Club La Lepa, and this is one of the most anticipated cruise destinations in the world, combined with the fascinating Coral Island Lifu and relaxing sea days on board Voyager of the Seas. This is a short South Pacific escape with a genuine I've been before everybody else factor.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be very, very exciting indeed. And actually, you know what? The world is coming to see this new Royal Beach Club as well. So it won't just be Aussies on board. It'll be people from here, there and everywhere. So it's going to be a great atmosphere on board. This is a fabulous new adventure. You are some of the first to hear about it. And it will book up super quick because it's a nice late summer holiday, maybe for the whole family as well. You saw how much there was to do on board. We've got to make the price right though. And considering that your escape into the new Royal Beach Club is part of your cruise fare, being on that exclusive resort just with the people on that sailing on that ship, enjoying that private paradise, that price tag is incredible. And remember, because we are looking into the future here, a deposit today will confirm your places, but more importantly, it locks in that price tag, which could increase at any time. And that is awesome for a week of full board fun with Royal Caribbean. You'll have heard about Royal Caribbean, I'm sure, before. And remember, you will be some of the earliest visitors to that brand new and very exclusive Royal Beach Club La Lepa in Vanuatu, included in your fare, and there's lots for you to enjoy while you have that lovely day of tranquility and exclusivity. And of course, you're enjoying the rest of the cruise, no fly to and from Brisbane, so it's very, very easy indeed. Remember though that these price tags are early bird specials, so call the team today and get everybody booked. Ring round and get everyone involved in this one. Here's what's included for you and your chance to upgrade on board as well. I mean, look, if you are taking this, for instance, as maybe a first cruise, definitely worth upgrading at least to the ocean view. To have your own balcony is just pure bliss and joy. But you know what? The ship is the main attraction. All of the shows, all of the activities, all of the wonderful dining choices as well, which so many of them are included in that cruise fare as well. You don't pay ticket prices to go and see the shows either, and there are so many other wonderful things to enjoy. The pools, the parades, the game shows, there's so much that you will absolutely love. So you've got our toll-free number on the screen. Remember, a low deposit locks in that price today. It is all subject to availability, and this is early release for something that's happening in February of 2028, so it's well worth diving in for right now. And if you're thinking, maybe you're part of a larger family group, and if you're thinking, that is the perfect break. The kids will love it, the grandkids will love it, Nan and Granddad will love it, Mum and Dad will love it, it is brilliant, but you've never been on a cruise before and you don't really know what to expect and how it works and what's included. Take a little look at this.
When you choose to cruise, you'll experience one of the best value holidays with so much included as standard. Your floating resort will take you to multiple destinations in one trip, where you'll wake up to a new view every day and only have to unpack once. Your en-suite accommodation will have everything you need to feel right at home, with a daily service provided by your personal cabin steward. Around the ship, you'll have the opportunity to take part in various activities, which can include quizzes, dance classes, game shows, movie screenings, lectures, and much more. If that sounds too much, then feel free to relax, unwind, and watch the world go by in a solarium or around one of the pools, or even in a hot tub. If you're cruising with a family, then the little ones will be well taken care of, with a range of kids clubs available for all ages from morning till late. Plus, no matter the age, everyone can have a thrilling time with rock climbing walls, zip lines, water parks, skating, simulators, and even bumper cars. When it comes to food, you'll never go hungry on a cruise, with options available right around the clock. Enjoy fine dining with waiter service in one of the main restaurants, or opt for something more casual in the self-service buffet. There's also snacks and room service available too. And as the sun goes down, that's when the ship really comes to life. Every evening, you'll be spoilt for choice when it comes to entertainment, from Broadway-style shows in the lavish theatre to live music, comedy, karaoke, silent discos, as well as onboard nightclubs, allowing you to dance the night away. So, if you want more holiday for less dollar, make sure you choose to cruise.
And that is why it is the choice that you should make today. Get started as soon as you possibly can, because I've met so many people over the years who said, do you know what, I only started cruising in my 50s or 60s and I should have been doing it 30 years ago.
Just start now. It's
Yeah.
never too late to start.
Today is the day.
Exactly, and you'll thank us, and you'll be back for more. But the best thing to do is to check out what we have on offer, and of course check the website out as well, cruiseaway.com.au, because you might want to book for this year, for next year, maybe even the year after, to lock in those prices while you can.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to it, because we're here for a good time and not a long time. So next up, we are cruising out of Sydney for a fabulous summer getaway next November on board the wonderful, and she is wonderful, Anthem of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. And you're going to enjoy 9 nights of cruising to the scenic wonders over the ditch in Kiwi land.
Yeah, absolutely. And what a way to do it as well, on the Anthem. Oh, and it will just, you'll be out there basking on deck. Obviously, you're going to be enjoying the summer weather, but it's got so much to offer, the Anthem of the Seas. It really has, you know, quantum class. You've got the North Star, which pivots above the ship and gives 360-degree views. You've got the entertainment district with dodgem cars, roller skating, the flow rider. You have got the rock climbing wall and arcades. And that's really just the tip of the iceberg, because there's just so much more as well for you. And these are all just the extra fun bits. There's all the traditional elements of cruising too, whether you've cruised before or not. And that means that your main dining room is completely included. Your Windjammer buffet is completely included. That is a massive international buffet, and you can get food 24/7 up there. You want to grab a slice of pizza after hours, they'll have pizza up there. They'll have an offering at some time of the day, all day. You know, whether you're grabbing a piece of fruit or a full meal and you want to go and have, you know, go to the sandwich station and just have a huge club sandwich made up. It's great, and fresh salads too. Of course, that's all included, but there are additional extra dining options, from Italian to delicious steak in Chops Grill to Johnny Rockets, to, you know, Asian flair as well. If you want something that is a bit more fusion, you can find that too. It's just, look, I mean, there's just no end of selection for you when you're on a cruise, no matter what you feel like. The great thing about that is, you know, if you're having one of those days where you just don't know what you want, it's good to go up and grab something at the buffet. You can have a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And we spend a lot of time talking about cruising, obviously, here on the channel. We're talking about eating and like, when can we eat? Well, look, there's always something. You can have room service, you can have afternoon tea as well. It's great. And, you know, you want a bit of a traditional pub grub and maybe some live music in a traditional pub, you can do that. And you can also watch robots mix you a drink.
That's my favourite show on the ship. It's just standing there. That's a bar, by the way, serving real drinks from the robots. But it's a great show to stand there, and people will just stand there for ages and just watch it. It is absolutely brilliant. You can invent a new cocktail while you're there as well.
How fun is that?
Yeah, it's really good. Honestly, you are over 9 nights, you won't see it all. I promise you that. But that gives you another reason to come back into the future. So let's enjoy this wonderful summertime break. 9 fabulous nights that you'll never forget out of Sydney. Yes,
and first up, it's Pitong for Marlborough, the Marlborough Sounds, the Marlborough wine region as well, and also some great whale watching. So that might be a nice thing to do. Just take a little boat trip out and, you know, hopefully see some whales off the coast of Queen Charlotte Sound. Akaroa's next, and is one of New Zealand's most unusual towns, founded by French settlers rather than the British colonists. So you'll find French street names here, Gaelic influences, and there's a chance to spot dolphins as well, potentially. And it's Dunedin. Now, talking talking about the, the British influence here. This is got a real Scottish feel to it, and also great for wildlife. May I mention the yellow-eyed penguins and the albatross, and the steepest residential street. Now, Fiordland National Park will be the highlight for many, no doubt, as you cruise through those amazing sounds, as they're called, those fjords, Doubtful, Dusky and Milford. And I mean, just being up there on deck, there's nothing quite like it. The pictures you'll have and the memories you'll make will be unbelievable. A couple of days at sea to enjoy the ship sees us back into Sydney. So from Marlborough's world-famous wines and Akaroa's French heritage to Dunedin's rare wildlife, and of course the breathtaking drama of Fiordland National Park, this anthem of the sea sailing is a beautiful snapshot of New Zealand at its finest, with full scenery, character and unforgettable moments.
Yeah, and you're going to have this constant tussle between all of the stuff there is to do on the ship and all of the beautiful places that you are going to. So the days at sea and the scenic cruising, they are brilliant because the ship wins every single time, even though when you're enjoying the view, it is wonderful. It is a lovely, awesome ship. Honestly, I enjoyed every single second on that ship. And you'll have the greatest time. And you will be back for more. As I said, if this is your first cruise on Anthem, you will be back for more. And to boot, summer joy to and from Sydney. Oh, at a brilliant price tag from CruiseAway, of course. I knew I'd forgotten something. Look at that. That is incredible. For summer sailing, for what is a really, really value-packed cruise as well, because you saw all of those big attractions that you can enjoy right the way through your cruise, but then there's the big shows. And then there's the entertainment, some live music, the comedy, the this, that, the other, and the places like the Seaplex as well. It is brilliant. Now, I have to tell you, the places are limited on this cruise for summer. It's a fabulous opportunity that already many of our customers are already taking advantage of. They're booked for their 9 nights of sight, sound, scenery and fabulous journey on Anthem of the Seas, enjoying all of the thrills on board and having the best view from way up there on the North Star, skydiving, roller skating or just relaxing in the solarium, enjoying life on board. Now it's your turn to book, and remember you can do that today with our team by calling us toll-free. Here's all the details that you need. And it is a joyous cruise. Honestly, I promise you, everyone has just the greatest time on board Anthem of the Seas. It's just a real joy. Day and night, you can do what you want, when you want. You've got choice, you've got freedom, you've got something to make you smile and something very, very different on offer day by day, night by night. It is brilliant. It's almost like this cruise doesn't need to go anywhere for you to have the greatest holiday. But the fact that it is cruising some of the most beautiful parts of New Zealand as well, just the icing on the cake, and it is wonderful. If you haven't tried it, then you really should. So call us toll-free right now, and that is literally within your reach. All you need to do now is reach for your telephone and dial that number. Now, we're enjoying lots of Royal Caribbean getaways in this show, but here at CruiseAway, all the big names in ocean and river travel are yours with spectacular offers just a call away. It's why so many Aussies trust us.
With over 25 years of travel experience, when booking with CruiseAway, you're dealing with the cruise specialists. We can tailor-make the perfect holiday for you, adding hotel stays and exciting land tours so you can fully immerse yourself in the destinations you're visiting. We allow you to spread the cost of your holiday. Just pay a deposit today and then you have until the due date to pay your balance. You can browse our deals online at cruiseaway.com.au or call us toll-free and speak to one of our experienced cruise consultants based right here in Australia. Plus, as a fully accredited member of CLIA, AFTA and ATAS, you have total confidence and complete peace of mind when booking with us. CruiseAway, you know you want to.
Yes, and we're enjoying big adventures right now for summer with Royal Caribbean, and a late summer escape for 9 nights in and out of Sydney comes your way now for the 12th of February. More Kiwi highlights to come, and we're back on board Anthem of the Seas. When it comes to what you like, I think cruising is brilliant, because if you're a couple with different interests. If you're a family of different ages, there are lots of things that you can do together as a couple or a family, and then there are lots of disparate things that you can go and do, and then just come back together. For instance, one of you might just want to hide away in the pub all afternoon,
Yep.
and the other might want to swing on the swing at the front of that big solarium we were just looking at there.
Oh,
Some of you want to be surfing away like a pro, and some of you want to be as horizontal as anything on a lounger, just watching the world go by. And that's the great thing. Everyone does exactly what they want. The freedom is more than any hotel or resort could ever wish to offer you.
This is why it's the perfect group holiday. And honestly, it's why it's the perfect couple holiday too, or single holiday. There's lots of solo cruises as well. And you'll find there's loads of groups that you can be part of and meet up some things. But it's brilliant because if you sometimes can't decide what you want to do on a holiday with your partner, having the options, like you said, Derek, to do all the different things that they love and all the different things that you love, and then you come together and you meet in the middle is wonderful. It's rare as well. It is rare on a holiday to be able to do that. Look, one of you might be a bookworm and one of you might be a thrill seeker. And how are you going to find a land holiday that actually suits you both?
Yeah.
But a cruise absolutely will. And groups, same thing. You're trying to get a big family group together for a reunion, that can be really tricky. I tell you what, everybody is going to be happy as bunnies, very happy bunnies, when they do a cruise, especially when it's Royal Caribbean. If you've got young ones with you, there's also the brilliant kids centre for you to be able to drop them off at, or they'll drop themselves off there, believe me. There's just so many activities. They can be making slime, they can be doing stage shows, playing on the arcades, going and doing scavenger hunts. You'll just see them running around the ship doing all kinds of things, and you think, oh, you know what? I'm glad they're having fun. They can go and do their thing. I know they're safe. They're with, you know, professional child carers and teenager wranglers. And you just do you. And then they'll just have the greatest time imaginable.
Yeah, it's the same for the kids as it is for the adults as well, because they have lots of different kids groups for, you know, appropriate age groups as well. So the teens, for instance, have a big arcade gallery above the Seaplex full of the latest consoles and things and whatever. So it really is, it is brilliant. Everyone's happy. I mean, that's all I can say about Royal Caribbean. Everyone's happy. So here is another phenomenal cruise coming your way out of Sydney.
Tuesdays at Sea sees us into Wellington. It's the southernmost capital city in the world. It sits directly on a major fault line as well. So one of the most unusual attractions is the waiter workshop, where props and costumes for Lord of the Rings can be seen. Napier's next. And Napier, interestingly, had to be rebuilt after a major earthquake in the 30s. And it was recovered in this lovely Deco style. So doing a kind of backstreet tour of downtown Napier might be a really fun thing to do, but with the team on board. Then it's Tauranga, and that is going to be for Rotorua. Lots of things closer to the area as well if you don't want to leave the region, but Rotorua is the famous thing to see, the bubbling mud pools and also the geysers and sulphur flats. So cool. Then we're on to the Bay of Islands, and this is where the modern nation of New Zealand was effectively born, where the treaty was actually signed. The Haruru Falls are spectacular, and that would be a great trip to do. A couple of days at sea will see us back into Sydney. So this voyage reveals a different side of New Zealand, from movie magic in Wellington and Art Deco Napier to Rotorua's geothermal wonders. And of course, the birthplace of modern New Zealand awaits you in the Bay of Islands. So it's packed with fascinating stories as well as breathtaking scenery along the way.
Yes, so very, very appealing. Very, very nice indeed. And I'm going to feel like I'm repeating myself just a little bit here as well, because I think I said this on the previous Anthem of the Seas sailing. They're booking really, really quickly. It's very, very popular as well. I'm not surprised either. This is no-fly Sydney cruising as well, so they're always very, very handy. And lots of people have never been on Anthem before. Lots of highlights in New Zealand to look forward to. All we need is our amazing price tag. And again, places are limited. And I'm not surprised as well. You know, you look at the time of year and you look at the price tag and you can see why people are snapping it up so quickly. You can get your places booked today, subject to availability, he says in brackets, with a deposit right now, and get ready to enjoy this getaway. Could be your first cruise, could be your 101st cruise, could be great for getting everyone together for a celebration or a major birthday, or just spoiling yourselves because there's so much to do and see on board. Here's the details. Go and enjoy the views, go and enjoy the ship, go and enjoy the food. Honestly, I have to tell you, we were talking earlier about the Windjammer buffet. If that was the only place to eat on the ship, you would be more than happy. Let me tell you, you've got so many choices all the way around the world in that fabulous, fabulous restaurant. I love it. And of course, you can visit again and again and again and again. Morning, noon and night. It's absolutely fantastic. It's lovely. You will enjoy it, as will everyone that you take on board as well. No matter their age, no matter their interests, they will love it. So call us toll free right now. It's a busy cruise already, that one. Make sure that you get your places booked as quickly as you possibly can. It's amazing. It is brilliant. I love the fact that when you call us, by the way, it is toll-free, so you're not paying a cent or a dollar for that. We pay for the call. And don't forget, we have daily CruiseAway shows full of new and exciting trips, so come back and see us again very soon. And before we end this show, I've got a selection of more amazing treats coming up with Royal Caribbean in our quick picks. Right, we'll start with tropical New Queensland from Brisbane. This is a 6-night cruise on Voyager of the Seas, and this is for the 19th of November next year. And you'll cruise Willis Island to Cairns and Airlie Beach for the Reef and the Whitsundays, in and out of Brisbane from $1149 per person. Brilliant. You can get a low deposit down on that today. To get it booked, the one in the middle, the South Pacific Adventure from Sydney, is the 5th of March next year, back on Anthem of the Seas that we just saw. 9 nights again of cruising, this time to Niue, Vilar and Mystery Island in Vanuatu, to and from Sydney from $1398 per person, which is very, very good value for money. And then the last one, the Queensland coast from Sydney, again on Anthem of the Seas. That's the 24th of January next year. 8 nights of cruising past Willis Island into Cairns and Airlie Beach for the Reef and Whitsundays, back into Sydney from $1798 per person. Again, that has a low deposit available on it as well. So listen, if you're very, very quick, you could get hold of your camera, take a quick shot of the screen, and those little cruise IDs with the long numbers, you can pop those into our website at cruiseaway.com.au, and you can book the cruise online if you like. But of course, most people like to talk to a human being, so talk to one of ours, because they are amazing and they are here right the way through the week on that toll-free number to give you any advice and, well, to get you the best of the deals. We've shown you just a few of them, but oh crikey, there are thousands more.
There are, and we've been doing this a very long time, so we have been able to put together just some amazing offers, whether you're wanting land and sea, whether you're wanting, a nice long stay beforehand and then a cruise or a double cruise or a triple cruise, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe you're going to cruise over to, well, you're going to do the iconic crossing on Cunard, and then you might do a cruise to Scandinavia, maybe another one hop over to the States, who knows, maybe that's your plan, your retirement plan. You're going to be cruising for the next 3 or 4 months. But just ask the team, because they can put these packages together better than anyone in Oz.
Yeah, it's very, very true. It's always about value and great service as well. Thanks for your company. Come and see us as we cruise away some more soon.
Right, here you go.